The resources that we use are very sustainable. So we look at ethics, so like where have they come from, where have they travelled from, who has made them, can we buy locally, can we make do with what we have and use them in multiple ways, so what's the purpose of them. There was one year our family gave us a lot of paper, could we share that with someone else? So we started to trade out with other local services, so we trade some Mobilo for paper, and that actually enhanced the amount of Mobilo that we had that was super popular at the time. Creative art is a bit of an inquiry project we have with our team at the moment. So we understand that acrylic paints have a plastic base. So we've always been really careful about not washing out paint pots at the end of the day, and putting a lid on them so that we can reuse them. If they get down to like a small amount, maybe mixing another colour in and making another colour. So using every single part of that acrylic paint, knowing that it may not be good for the environment when it goes into waterways. But now we're also trying to, do we need to use any form of plastics? We've never used glitter in the time that I've worked here, so why is it okay to use plastic in paints? It could be carcinogenic and going into the waterways and contaminating waterways. So we stepped it back to exploring clay paint as a supplier that does sell clay paint with pigments, plant pigments for buildings. Is that safe to use with children? How can we do that? We have used beetroot offcuts, beetroot skins to make pigmented paint, and that also extends to glue. So we've never used plastic sticky tape, but we have used masking tape. Can be quite wasteful because it's quite tricky and can get tangled. So now we've gone to brown packaging tape. So it's brown paper tape that is activated by water. If we think back to the old post office days where you used to put your stamp on the wet sponge to activate it, that's how this paper tape is activated. And then once it's stuck on, it's a very almost instant, which is great for children that find waiting for glue to dry really challenging. So they get some instant result.